Hi Virgo, it's Marcus here from Zenfortunecookie. I'm going to do your weekly reading for July the 17th to the 29th. This is a 10 minutes short, so first energy. Hidden knowledge, the winged messenger. The blackbird speaks, listen to his call. He has seen it all. And then under the deck I have here answers, the wise one. Empty the mind, my child. What you are looking for can be found deep within. So, I'm just going to say this. That card there is about meditation and listening to your intuition. It's almost like the high priestess in a sense, but it's also something that there's some answer that you're looking for your own perhaps spiritual development, or perhaps for your own growth, as to a reason why things are there where they are, and you're being told that the answer's inside yourself. To meditate on it, to think, to listen to your intuition, and that will bring the knowledge. It's there, you're just waiting on it. Perhaps that'll bring it through, someone will bring you the knowledge through meditation. A guide might come in and be able to bring you that knowledge. Whatever it is, focus on a single moment or a single thing. You'll find that thing that's missing, that you're looking for. There is something that you're looking for, because I've had this myself, and this it's when you gain a new knowledge and realize that you realize the path you need to take, and this is it. But first you need to know what you're looking for, so that you know how to deal with it. So that's what I'm getting here. So once you know what you're looking for, then you can actually seek guidance on how to deal with it, and that's what I'm getting a sense of here. So let's have a look at the week with tarot. Right, you're bored, you're disinterested. There's a certain amount of, the beginning of the week's going to be the same old. You're not going to be too chuffed. I'll get that flip there. You're waiting for some kind of development, some kind of growth that's probably going to continue to the midweek. There's something that's, you feel like you've done the work, and now you're just waiting, and you're just going through the routine. Midweek, you're probably going to find that you're feeling a little bit, a sense of self-satisfaction in a way, but that's also the single card. So if you're single, people are looking at you like, oh wow, how she's done so well for herself. But you're not feeling that way. You're feeling a little bit like things are out of whack. By the end of the week, everything's going to balance itself out. Your emotions are going to balance out. This is very much an emotional week for you. It's going to be like, emotionally, you're going to feel a little bit bored, a little bit unfulfilled. You're going to look around. There's not going to be that many options. If you're single, you're just going to be staying in that single mode of like, hey, I'm single, I'm doing all right and everything. But by the end of the week, your emotional self and the material world will balance themselves out, and in a sense you'll be feeling a lot better. In fact, that's the sun there, so you'll be feeling a lot happier. And underneath there I've got a world, so you're going to go through a little bit of a transition this week. Perhaps whatever you're looking for, it lies within that happiness, the reason why you're feeling unhappy. But it looks like there's new opportunities coming around. There's new opportunities perhaps in career, there's new opportunities in love, and that's going to give you that balance. Yeah, definitely. Talk about money. Definitely new opportunities to create money, and perhaps that's the thing. is the opportunities that have been coming up in the recently, financially and for your life, have just not been fulfilling, and you're going to be feeling that at the end of the week, that you're perhaps bored with your job. But looking at this, there are opportunities, and they're coming in, and towards the middle of the week you're going to be feeling a little bit more balanced out, and then you will see that's happening for you. Now look, there you go, new opportunities. These are new opportunities in love, and we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is a great card for finances, long-term finances, long-term planning, long-term stability. So there it is there. It's just that beginning of the week you're going to be feeling very stagnant in your energy. And that's it. Just follow your intuition. That's what I've got under the deck. Just keep follow your intuition. See where it guides you. It's going to be one of those weeks where you're just going to have to trust in the divine and trust your own higher self. It's going to lead you to the right place. So I've got here the Star. The time of your renewal is approaching. By being brave enough to choose the riskier roads, you will inspire those around you. So it looks like you are generally an inspiration. This is exactly the same as what I got for Gemini. The Chariot. Continue your struggle, and the end you seek will be achieved. Honor, acclaim, and recognition are all a possible outcome for you if you do not quit. So it looks like this is not a bad week at all. It's just I think what it is a week where you doubt yourself for a moment or two, and then you come into balance with yourself and you realize your plans, and you look for some perhaps other opportunities as well, but you move forward with your plans in a small way, step by step, baby steps. You're learning and you grow. You're going through growth. So let's see what Spirit advises. Awakening. O my Lord, wake me up from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Okay, well, I mean, you are Taurus. Virgo. Excuse me. Virgo, you have a lot of common sense. Maybe sometimes that conflicts with your spiritual side. Maybe sometimes you look towards like spiritual what do you call it? Like, when people have a statue and that makes them spiritual, and people have like crystals and that makes them spiritual, but those are just things until they're implemented in a spiritual manner, and when they return to themselves, they become just things again. And maybe there's a sense of like wanting more, and that might be that, wanting more from the divine. Okay, so I've got at the bottom of this deck, love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. It's a great bloody card, honestly. Excuse my French. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to take that one. 333. I am powerful. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all humanity. Live your truths and be positive, and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. And then under there I've got 27. Your mind is wide open, and you are tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. I'm expressive. So I'm going to make a little thing about this. Everybody, like being a light worker, it doesn't necessarily run around in certain clothing and doing tarot readings on YouTube. Everybody is a light worker if they are on the path of the divine, as it were, if they're good, if they help other people in their different ways. We all have different roles to fulfill, and like this says, this seems like something down to earth that you can do in your daily life that is spiritual. I mean, being kind to others, being tolerant, valuing freedom of expression. These are all things that are expressions of God, as it were, and they are important. Light, that's what light work is. It's not being a guru or something like that. It's actually meditating daily, releasing, working through your own karmic twists and turns and family twists and turns to clear the energy energetically, because in that way you are not another family line even of fear and darkness and anger, and that way you bring light upon the world, and that's what it is.